think it's not just important to make connections in research, but it's kind of essential. Because for me, research is something like a years or centuries long process where you build up on what work that other people do, right? And I think it leads to a better overview of your field, a better research interest, and overall better output.
In the Research Connections program, at least, our core goal is to enable scientific conversation in machine learning that are pushing at the boundaries of knowledge. Eventually, our hope is that with better conversations guided by experienced researchers in the field, people will be able to better collaborate and tackle ambitious research problems together.
So I've been involved in short-term research projects where I've had some form of mentorship. It's very difficult to identify the areas and the kind of research questions which are actually important, which are worth looking at, which are worth pursuing. And these sort of directions that can coming from a mentor, someone who's experienced, that can really help help you on your research journey. It's like when let's say you're learning how to drive. Your mentor is not someone who teaches you how to drive, but your mentor is more like your GPS. Like it guides you to it gives you the sort of the navigation, like where you need to go, where you need to look at, helps you avoid bad routes and things like that.
I think the first person I truly consider my mentor is my PhD supervisor right now. And can I just say that it's amazing to have a mentor? Because it's not just about, getting research directions or discussing big ideas, but it's also really nice to have someone who's kind of been through the same things that you are going through and can actually give you good input when you're successful, when you're frustrated, when you're tearing the hair out of your head, when your experiments don't work out.
I think that for me, what has happened is that even just me entering into CS was actually just through some sort of informal mentorship that happened. There are so many various points. I feel like it really has taken a village to shape who I am as a researcher right now. And I'm very grateful for that.
Reaching out to senior researchers can be daunting for everyone. But I think one of the most common misconceptions is that, they're rude or unreachable at times. They're too haughty. But I don't think that's actually the case, because from what I see, people really are busy. And most of the senior researchers, when I've actually seen them at conferences or gotten a chance to talk to them, they're just people who have too much going on, and they might not have a lot of time to reply to your emails. But they're really actually nice people. So if you can maybe talk to someone or send an email or get in touch with someone, I think it really pays off in the end. And very often they're very open to new ideas and open to discussing new projects, stuff like that. So yeah, even if it seems daunting and you're too scared, don't be afraid of reaching out to senior researchers.
But one of the things we were discussing when we started this program was that how do we incentivize this for senior researchers? My sort of understanding was that senior researchers are busy, and at the same time there's not much incentive in it for them to actually help out junior researchers or collaborate with junior newcomers to the field. And that turned out to be a complete misconception, because when we reached out to more experienced researchers, the vast majority of them were very happy to or very willing to participate, and most of the responses we got were they're more than willing to join in, share their research ideas.
So one of the guiding principles that I've had since potentially maybe even undergrad is go to places where the people you want to be are. And to be honest, that just following that has been extremely, extremely enriching. And through different phases in life, who I want to be also changes as well. And I want different experiences as well. And I want to emphasize this means also who you want to be in terms of not only in terms of expertise, but also in terms of character and motivation and causes that they actually care about. So I think my involvement with C4AI is actually very much motivated a lot by that.
And you said something if you do something diligently, especially research work, you put in a lot of effort, it'll never go to waste. Even if that project doesn't lead to something very meaningful, the things that you'll end up learning through the process, you'll end up using it would almost certainly you'll end up using.